Everything you know about the universe was discovered in just the last 100 years. For almost all of human history, we had no idea what stars really were. Not suns, not galaxies, just tiny lights, stuck to a dark sky. We didn't know their distance. We didn't know their size. We didn't even know how big the universe was. So how did a species trapped on a tiny rock figure out the size of everything? This isn't just science. This is the greatest detective story ever told. And the clues were hidden in light. Ancient astronomy. Our first detectives were ancient humans. They watched the sky night after night, year after year. They noticed patterns, the movement of planets, the changing seasons. They built monuments to track the stars. But they made one huge assumption. They believed Earth was the center of the universe. And honestly, it made sense. Everything seemed to move around us, until something strange happened. Mars sometimes moved backward in the sky. It didn't behave the way it should. Astronomers struggled to explain it, until one man asked a dangerous question. What if we're not the center? Copernicus and Galileo. Copernicus placed the sun at the center. Suddenly, the math worked. Mars wasn't broken. We were moving too. Then came Galileo. He turned a small telescope toward Jupiter, and he saw something impossible. Moons, orbiting another planet. That meant not everything orbited Earth. The universe had cracked, but a bigger mystery remained. If stars weren't fixed lights, how far away were they? Measuring distance of parallax. To measure distance, you need a ruler. Our first cosmic ruler was parallax. Hold your finger up, close one eye, now the other. Your finger shifts. Stars do the same thing, but only if they're close. In the 1800s, astronomers finally measured the distance to a star. The result was shocking. The nearest star was trillions of miles away. The universe suddenly became enormous. But distance wasn't enough. We still didn't know what stars were made of. Reading starlight. Then came a breakthrough. Light itself became evidence. When starlight passes through a prism, it splits into a rainbow. But that rainbow has dark lines. Each line is a chemical fingerprint. Hydrogen, helium, calcium. Stars weren't mysterious lights. They were physical objects, made of the same elements as Earth. We weren't separate from the universe. We were part of it. But one question still remained. Is our galaxy everything? Henrietta Leavitt. This is where Henrietta Leavitt enters the story. She studied stars that pulsed, bright, dim, bright again. She discovered a pattern. The slower the pulse, the brighter the star truly was. This meant something incredible. If you know how bright a star really is, you can calculate how far away it must be. She gave humanity a cosmic measuring tape, and someone else used it. Hubble and galaxies. Edwin Hubble pointed the largest telescope of his time at a fuzzy patch called Andromeda. He found pulsing stars inside it. Then he did the math. Andromeda wasn't inside our galaxy. It was a galaxy, millions of light years away. Our Milky Way was suddenly just one among countless others. But Hubble noticed something else. Almost every galaxy was moving away from us. And the farther it was, the faster it fled. The only explanation? Space itself was expanding, which meant the universe had a beginning. The Big Bang evidence. If the universe began hot and dense, there should be leftover heat. And we found it. A faint glow. Everywhere. The echo of creation itself. The Big Bang was no longer an idea. It was evidence. The case seemed closed, until the universe revealed one last twist. The dark universe. The expansion of the universe is speeding up. Something invisible is pushing galaxies apart. We call it dark energy. Then there's dark matter. Invisible mass holding galaxies together. Together, they make up about 95% of the universe. Everything we see, stars, planets, people, is just 5% of reality. Conclusion. So how did we discover the universe? By questioning everything, by reading light, by letting go of our special place in the story. From a flat Earth under a dome to a planet in a galaxy in an expanding universe, made mostly of the unknown. And the story isn't over. The James Webb Telescope is now our newest detective. Every answer it finds creates deeper mysteries. What do you think the next discovery will be? Let me know in the comments, and until next time, keep looking up.